Holy crap. I need a moment to just process all of those sounds. In today's video, we're going to be listening once again to Wing, an incredible, and I truly mean incredible beatboxer. Beatboxing is new to this channel. I've actually only done one video of Wing so far, him performing Dopamine, and it blew my absolute face off. It was incredible. So I'm super excited to listen to this next one, which is Triviallusion, the official video. Beatboxing, musicality, rhythm. It's like a drum set in his body. It's quite sensational, and I'm very excited for this one. So let's dive right in. If you want your recommendations bumped up to the top of the list, check out Buy Me a Coffee. You can also check out Patreon, both of which are linked in the video description. They're great ways to support me as a creator because I don't get to monetize every single video that I do. So if you can support me as a creator, that helps me out, allows me to make more videos just like this, and you get some behind the scenes footage, some extra content, all of that stuff that lives on Patreon. Link in the description. Here we go.
What you see, what you get, what you want, what you talk, what you see, what you get, what you want. It's all a Triviallusion.
Oh my God.
What you see, what you get, what you want. It's all a Triviallusion.
Holy crap. I need a moment to just process all of those sounds, first and foremost. So many sounds. I'm getting the sense that with beatboxing, that the really flashy stuff actually isn't the most impressive or the most difficult thing that he can do. It's probably some of the underlying stuff. So I know for me as a singer, people are impressed, like non-singer people are impressed with certain things that singers can do and they think it's amazing. And that's actually not that difficult. But then there's other things that sounds easier that's actually way more difficult. So one thing that I really noticed about him, and like I think if we go to any screenshot through this whole video, his face remains relaxed. And I don't fully know how he does that because he does so many sounds and they're so crisp and precise, but it's like he's not even doing anything. The effort on his face, it's just, there's nothing. It's just absolute ease, relaxation, and it's super chill, yet I know there's so much going on. So a lot to talk about in this performance. And I got more sounds, different sounds than I did when I listened to Dopamine. I don't even know where to start. So we're gonna have to go back to the beginning and dissect some things. But what an awesome performer. I don't even know how I stumbled upon him. I think a video just popped up and I was like, beatboxing, that could be an interesting thing to take a look at. And here we are. And I really have an appreciation for the art form. My question to you, if you know beatboxing, is it like its own genre? Where does it fit into the musical genre system? Or maybe it doesn't, or maybe it's new enough that it's becoming its own thing. Because I've never actually seen anybody do or perform like he's doing. And again, I'm not super familiar with the beatboxing world. My exposure, my experience with beatboxing comes from pentatonics and similar a cappella groups. They have somebody supplying the beat, but this is on another level, a much, much different level. Let's go back to the beginning and look at a few things. So we still haven't determined or I haven't determined yet, how he's making that dum ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. It's a growl. It sounds like subharmonic singing. And the thing with that is that I don't know how he can control the pitch so well. Da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dee-da-dum, da-dum. I can do that just by singing normally, but this is very, very different. And I just don't fully understand yet how he's able to get such precision on this. And we're going to look at it later, but the meow, 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 those notes too, don't fully know how he does that yet.
What you see, what you get, what you want, what you talk, what you see, what you get,
Building, right? It's building.
what you want, it's all a Triviallusion.
So the opening is dum ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, and then he adds to it what you see, what you get, while still doing that ba-da-da-da-dum. And then he adds a third thing with that sound. Yeah, so he's building it. And I think maybe that's in addition to his prodigious skill and his abilities to make these sounds, he understands the musical structure of it. And I think there is a structure, and that's why I'm so taken with this and with Dopamine, because there was some sort of structure that he was following. It had its climaxes, it had its highs and lows. There was variety, of course, but it's like a song in its own way. It is a song, but it's just a song that I'm not used to experiencing. So just listen to how he's building and building. There's a climax, and sometimes he brings it back down and builds it again. So yeah, now he's gonna add those, which is super cool. So yeah, I still don't know how he fits in. There's a lot of things I don't know, but he sings the subharmonic distortion, whatever that is. I still don't know how he's able to do that whilst doing everything else that he's doing now. I can understand him doing it at the beginning, however he does it. But now when there's like so many clicks and clops and tricks and blah, 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 tricks and treats happening, how he's able to still do that. So he's obviously doing multiple things at once, which I don't understand. So maybe I should learn more about beatboxing, but just listen to how he's able to maintain the beat, but he's doing all these acrobatics over top of it. Another question I have, what's going on with his hands? Is that just like, is there something to it? Because when I did Indian classical music, I looked at, there were a lot of hand gestures going on, and they did have some meaning to it when they were, controlling the pitch or even sort of directing the rest of the ensemble. With this is obviously very different because this is beatboxing, but he's using his hands a lot. And is there some sort of structure to that? Is that just he's just doing random things to I don't know, keep himself in time? Is that just what beatboxers do? I don't know. But listen to how he's able to maintain this bass line while doing a lot of acrobatics around it. Yeah. So now, here's where it even gets more complicated. He's doing the bass line thing with all the acrobatics, but now he's added a second pitch element, which is chromatic. So obviously you can't phonate and make two vocalized sounds at the same time. So he does the bass part and then immediately after does a very different kind of sound with that chromatic scale going down. Da, da, dee, dum, dum. So take all of that he's doing, but he's also singing every pitch in tune, which from a singer's perspective, that's really, really, I know how challenging that is to just be doing so much and sing in tune and sing it well, right? And it's also an interesting sound. It's like kind of sounds like Gary the Snail, and it kind of sounds like something from Star Wars, like a blaster sound or like an interesting button sound. The soundscape is really cool with him, and maybe that's why. Is he I'm assuming like the best beatboxer around? Like he seems, I can't imagine this getting any better, but I'm sure the next video I watch of him will be that. Okay, so we're building again. Another thing that I just realized that he's doing. Okay, so now let's just listen to that again, and then I'll talk about it. So right there, he's going, he's like, I don't know if he's making sound. It's like vocalized, but it's also like a kind of sound with his lips. And he's doing that over and over again. And it's the same sound, but one is higher in pitch, one is lower in pitch. And he's just alternating between the two. Listen to that. And then he hits us with the thing that he did in Dopamine a lot, which is like a... can't do it, but like a suck in on the side of the lips that somehow creates this low bass note. So everything he's doing has variety. Like he never does the same thing twice, which is fascinating to me. And that's really cool. He's playing on our desire as listeners to hear something different. And while he maintains this beautiful structure, within the structure, there are consistent sounds, but within those consistent sounds, there's inconsistencies in them because some are higher pitched, some are lower, some are longer, some are shorter. And he's doing, once again, that thing, and we'll hear it in just a second, where it sounds kind of muffled. I don't know how he does that, but it sounds muffled. And then he opens it up and somehow the timbre of whatever he's doing clears. And it makes it sound like he's coming out of the smoke. Like he did that a lot in Dopamine. And it's cool that he's doing a little bit of that in this too. See if you can hear that. And there's also, let's keep in mind too, there's a lot of sounds that he's making that I don't have enough time to pick up on. Like there's just, you have to listen to it 100 times. It's sensational. It really is. It's incredible. When I was closing my eyes for just a moment, I was trying to just picture how a human being can make these sounds, and I there's a lot I don't know. Usually on this channel, rightly so, I'm supposed to be the vocal expert. When it comes to singing and music and all that stuff, I am the expert. But in this, I don't know what's going on. I can guess, I can appreciate, I can hear some things, but I can't necessarily explain. So he's just really fascinating to me. I love it. And yeah, the hands are still going. I don't know what that is, and I'm kind of interested to know. So if you can tell me, that's kind of cool. Cool sort of background too. We've got some static. We've got him at different angles. It's simple. It's interesting. I don't know what there's not really a story to this piece. You could come up with one, I'm sure, on your own. It's called Triviallusion. What you see, what you get. Don't really know what that means or what's going on there. Maybe there is some sort of background that I'm just not aware of. But it's a simple background for a very complicated sounding beatbox. I like seeing it at the side angle here. I like the front on's cool too, but this side angle is really cool because you can see, like, really he's doing a lot, but the mouth, there's not a lot of mouth movement. Like, he's making a lot of sound, and the sounds are very crispy. Like, they are crisp and clean. So you'd expect his face would really be working, but really and truly it's not. He keeps it in a small contained space. And maybe that's why it can be so precise. Like, his jaw isn't overextended at any point. He's not exerting a ton of effort physically. It's just kind of staying in this smaller space, which is cool.
What you see, what you get, what you want, it's all the Triviallusion.
Very interesting. Yeah. I don't really know what to say or what to think, because there's so many sounds. As I said earlier, I think you would need to listen to this 10, 15, 20 more times to get a chance to hear all of the sounds. But yet there's a structure to it, and he's so musical, and it just makes sense. And like, I'm sure there are a lot of beatboxers out there that can do impressive things, but I think what maybe would potentially set him apart is just the musicality and the thoughtfulness behind this piece, or this arrangement of this piece. It's incredible. Wow. Incredible performance once again. A whole different array of sounds, which I'm really excited to hear. And I'm excited to hear more. So leave your recommendations down in the comment section, or check out Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. That's how you get your recommendations bumped up to the top of the list. If you enjoyed this video, which I sincerely hope you did, you'll probably enjoy some of the videos popping up on your screen right now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.